farms and vineyards and
Must be lots of wine then, too.
yeah. Oh, the wine was delicious.
Did you stomp grapes with your feet ever? Or?
No, I never stopped
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
we went from Livorno to Salerno, and while in Salerno, I got on an interurban streetcar, and which was the mode of travel for all the farmers carrying their produce, and women suckling their babies, and so on like that. It was really interesting.
Where's Salerno here?
It's just south of Naples.
Oh, okay. That must have been interesting.
And I went to Pompeii.
Oh, okay.
And
Did you buy souvenirs of the...
well, I got a little few souvenirs, yeah. But I went in and I got in a group of people who were walking around. They make about a 15-minute walk around. But I lost them, and I walked around, and I spent practically the whole day there. It was really so interesting.
Where's Pompeii here?
Pompeii, well, I don't, Naples, well, it's just right in there, right? So it's not far from Naples.
So what's it like there? I mean, the ruins and...
Oh, well, there were statues of famous men, actually, and there were bodies of people who had been caught in the Holocaust of the eruption, you know, and they had fallen, and this ash had covered them and hardened, and of course eventually their bodies decayed and went the way of all flesh, you know. But when they excavated, they would find these holes, and they would fill it with plaster of Paris.
Oh.
And then they would break the covering, and they had the body. They had the body of people in various stages of torment, you know.
Oh my gosh.
And
wow.
And so then from Salerno we went to Naples, and I don't remember much about that except it was there's one thing I did in Genoa I forgot to tell you. I went into a restaurant fresh out of the United States, and they say qu'est-ce que c'est? Well, what do you want, you know? And I says spaghetti, and they says spaghetti, and I says, you know, and I held my hand over my head and had pretended to be slurping in a strand of spaghetti, and they said, oh, pasta, pasta. That was interesting. Anyway, Naples was a very nice city. It had an awful lot of churches, and
you should have fit right in.
and they were beautiful. I used to go inside and walk around. They were beautiful churches. And from Naples we went to Catania, Messina, and Palermo, Sicily. And from there to the Lipari Islands, which are around there somewhere. They're up here somewhere, I think.
Okay.
And then from there to Sousse and Sfax over in Africa.
Oh, okay. In Tunisia.
In Tunisia. And while there, I had a little experience. The bosun, the carpenter, and one other sailor and myself had gone into a dive, and I'd been dancing with the girls and taking them upstairs and having a generally good time. And some Arabs came in who had money. They were well-heeled Arabs, and they thought we were Italian. Well, Italians then were very, very much disliked because Mr. Benito Mussolini had invaded Ethiopia and killed so many people there. So they started pushing us around to the dance floor, and the sailor who was with us brought one up from the floor and laid one of them up against the wall. So they all jumped on the sailor, and we all jumped on him, and the girls jumped in on our side. And a French Foreign Legion patrol came in and threw these Arabs out. Well, we stayed there till about 1 o'clock in the morning, and we were spifflicated. We were drunk. We staggered out of that place, and I remember hitting the walls on both sides of this narrow street we were going down, which was right inside the walls of the Casbah. And in fact, one side of the street was the wall of the Casbah.
In Tunisia?
In Tunisia, yeah.
I didn't know that's where.
And so we staggered on down the street, and we passed an alley, and about 50 Arabs came out.
Oh my gosh.
And you never saw any poor men sober up so fast or run so fast as we did. And we got out of the gate of the Casbah to the corner of the Casbah, and there was
What is the Casbah, anyway?
it's a walled city.
Okay.
And we saw a Foreign Legionnaire on guard there. He was on patrol. So we hung to him like chicks to a mother hen. And those guys came roaring around on the corner, and he just threw his rifle up to his shoulder and threw a shell into the chamber, and they disappeared. They just vanished. And so we got back to our ship.